Today we are going to be listening to the new album, the new LP from Excision, Onyx. This is the 5th album, I think. If I'm wrong in saying that, please do correct me, but pretty sure it's the 5th one. And Subsidia release, Excision's label, of course. Don't know what we're going to get. I haven't heard any of the tunes leading up to it. Just going into it completely blind. Heard absolutely none of it, and just hoping for a good experience, good musical experience. Haven't been massive on Excision stuff in the last couple of years or so, with him having been one of my favourite producers pretty much ever up until that point. So we are going to go into it, as I said, completely blind. Heard none of these 17 tunes, which is quite saying something. So quite a lot to get through. One thing I will just say off the bat here, I'm not massive on the artwork. I don't think it quite does the largeness of his sound justice, if you know what I mean. And if you think about past artworks of his, with like a kind of central cartoony, well drawn or illustrated figure, and then everything else just kind of all the electricity and kind of voltage stuff kind of happening around it. I like that approach. I think that was a good thing that he had going. And the font as well, it kind of blends in with the background, so you can't see it completely clearly. So I'm not sure what the intention was there, if I'm being honest. But just off the bat, just my first thing that I'm going to say here, not massive on the artwork, but the artwork is not the music. The artwork is important, but it isn't the music. So we are going to just get into it right now. I'm going to try and keep as concise as I can with my reviews of these tunes, and it'll be good fun, and happy to have you all listening along with me right here. But yeah, let's go, shall we? Kicking off with the first track on the LP, we have Decimate, Excision, new album. Let's go.
Commencing evolution sequence.
He loves a big introduction.
Unauthorized life forms located. Eliminating all apex predators. Modern apex predator
heard this drop just like so many times by now. Wap, 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 wap. Okay. Just quickly before we move on, I'm gonna change these little things here. That song, that track, for me, the introduction, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the introduction. It was he's very good at doing that with his albums, kind of setting the scene, having something a bit atmospheric, and just getting you fired and pumped up, basically, for you know what's about to come. Because as we all know, the robotic sounds, that kind of just image that he wants to create, he does it well. He does it well with all his albums, I think, and he did that again there. Then beyond that, we have the heaviness, which is just drops I've heard again and again. For me, I didn't hear anything there that I haven't heard before, if you get me. So just wap 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 wap. I mean, it's just stompy, bridimy, loud dubstep without anything really particularly inventive about it or creative to it. So we're going to move on. Yeah, good introduction. Drops were not doing really anything, if I'm being honest. But moving on, track number 2, Excision and Heritage Hypnosis. Let's go.
I think it's some sort of mass hypnosis or something. Now listen!
Snare. Snare, man.
Whoa, goddamn. Whoa, goddamn. Whoa, goddamn.
That production is
Whoa, goddamn.
Okay, I don't know if this is like going to be a tone setter, this opening couplet for the album, but it just feels like a very headbanger centric LP. It's like, you know, this LP is for the people who are right on the front of the rail for the whole thing, just bridiming it out, bridiming it up rather. I don't know. Yeah, there are a couple moments in here where it's a bit funky and a bit like had some cool sounds in there. I think when each main drop just kind of developed a little bit, but aside from that, I mean, again with the ideas, there's nothing to comment on. It's just going blah 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 blah. Again, it's got a bit of a fruity, funky kind of flavour to it, but beyond that, I genuinely don't really know what I have to say beyond that. And some of the execution, some of the production, the main like progressive bit of each drop was just sounds rough on the ear. The introduction was all right as well. Didn't mind that. Moving on, Our Fire, Excision, Sullivan King. This could be interesting.
Everything came down on us, and now we're just sleepwalking, dreaming of what we've lost. Am I just blacked out, or
I was laughing at one of the comments, by the way, not at anything to do with the music.
We'll let them rain down as we both move past it. So let the tears fall down my face. Is this how we go down? Is this how we go out? So put my heart back in its place. This is how we go down. This is how we go down. So let the tears fall down my face. This is how we go down. This is where our fire goes down.
Classic double drop moment. Here we go. The vocal isn't bad. I think the vocal I will get used to more and more as I hear it again. I mean, the central parts, like the heaviness, I'm I'm not like, Earth to Corner. Yeah, I went and got into a bit of a daze there, sorry. Musicality isn't bad in this one, actually. I mean, not doing a lot again, but that's alright. I quite like that. Is it going to double drop again? No. Okay. Yeah, it's my definite favourite so far. I mean, let me just kind of say that isn't saying a lot up to this point. I've only heard three tunes, but that one has the most going for it so far. I think the vocal from Sullivan King is nice. I can imagine I'm going to enjoy it more as I hear it again. Get used to the lyrics and whatnot. And there are some good notes reached by him. And I think there were parts of the heaviness that had a nice bit of musicality, a nice bit of note progression to it. But then also to kind of counter that, again, the majority of the invention here, you can't tell it apart from so much other stuff out there. You just can't. There's like, the invention is hard to find so far. It's literally just one note repeating again and again and again. But we move on to whatever's next. Osiris. Nice name. Like the title. Okay. This introduction is pretty nice. Oi! Oi! Okay. Okay. I think this one's got the most going for it so far. There are definitely elements of that heaviness that I'm not massive on. Some of the kind of equalising between the different elements doesn't quite work, but it's got a nice little eeriness to it. It's quite creepy, kind of lingering above, haunting in a way. Oi! Yeah, okay. This one's definitely my pick so far. Oh yeah, some of those little unravelling snarls and growls and... Ugh. And it's nice, I think, also to hear him do like more of a slowed down, less in your face, a bit spacier, a bit more atmospheric kind of tune. I like that a lot. Well, I like the fact that he's done that and gone down that avenue. Yeah, I thought that one was quite good. You know, quite a few people saying like the introduction disconnected from the heaviness. It's a fair point. I can see that, but for me, I'm appreciating them, the sections as they are, alongside one another. I'm not feeling a distinct need for them to, you know, really tie into each other at the moment, but that could change when I hear it again. But yeah, definitely my favourite so far. It's just a bit different. It's just a bit different to what we've got in the first three, and another nice little route for Excision to have gone down for that tune. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I will be going back to that one, I think. Gave me Nasty and Krishan kind of vibes. You know, that tune from last year. Not going to say what it's called, because that might create a problem of some sorts. But yes, that was nice. I enjoyed that, Osiris. Moving on. The Last Elder. Some people call me an elder. A boomer. Well, sorry, same thing.
A long, long time ago, before the language of the ancients was lost to the winds of time, there existed an incantation that held unspeakable power. Legend has it, the summoning might of the cosmic force could revive even the oldest beings. It could shake the ground and illuminate the sky of the darkest night. Only one remains who can speak those forgotten words, known as the Last Elder.
He's saying Terra Vita. I'm just saying Terra Vita. Oh, so that one's over. Big introduction, one drop and a double drop kind of situation. I like the introduction. That was cool. I'm gonna have to listen to that again just to get used to the lyrical content properly, because I think that was quite funny from what I remember. So yeah, looking forward to hearing that again. The heaviness. Yeah, I mean, I've just got nothing to say. I just don't. I don't really get it. I like. What are you coming through with there? That one is like new in the grand context of the scene, what's been released the last 3 or 4 years or so. Also within the context of the album, how does that differ? How does the layout there? How does the idea differ from the ones we got in the first 3? In particular, the first 2, but bam, 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 or bam, 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 bam. So we move. Cough drop. Is the drop going to be made up of coughing? Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me. Please do not spoil it for me. What is different here? What is what is different? What is different? What is different? Like what differentiates this tune, ideas wise, from? I just don't understand the point of it. I don't understand the point of having this many songs. Just think about like Codename X. Just think about that album. Just cast your mind back briefly and think about how every song is completely different. And the ideas are all insane. The vocals just... I just don't know. Yeah. Okay. I think for me at least with that one, the sound with the heaviness did have like a quite a rounded, developed, complete feel to it. The elements kind of working together well, even though the idea again, I'm just like, what am I getting out of it kind of thing. But yeah, the sound, the overall execution, I think was good on that one. The second drop was all right. A little bit different ideas wise, and that snare was super crisp, super clean. I enjoyed that. The little ravey bits in the interlude sections were okay. They were right. But that is that really. Moving on. Little Dion Timber collaboration. How many times have they collaborated actually? Must be in the tens by now, surely. End of the world. Donatella. It's a funny one. Is it actually 23 times? Surely it's not 23. Lighters in the air. Get him out. Get him out. This is going to be the final track that he plays at Lost Lands this year. Feel like you're at a fun fair. Infects at the fun fair. I think the vocals are alright. I quite like the vocal. It's got a sweet charm to it. I like the notes being hit as well. Okay, you know what? I like that vocal. It has got a bit of a squeaky, almost childish appeal to it, but I quite like that. It keeps it innocent, and I appreciate that about it. You know, again, it's not doing a lot with the idea. It's an idea that isn't even much of an idea, but the musical progression of it in those quote unquote heavier moments, I quite like it. It's quite pretty. It's quite, yeah, again, like I said earlier, it's got a charm to it, and luring me in. I like that. It's sweet, got a kind of Disney-like quality to it. I can see myself enjoying that more when I hear it again. Nice little sweet tune. Not midway through, but almost. It comes at a good point, I think, in the LP. Back to Life with Sarah De Warren.
Can you see that I'm broken too?
Okay, another ballady kind of number.
Half is blue.
Straight after.
Sticks and stones, they've left me bruised. Got a war to win and a heart to lose. My eyes like rivers running dry. 'Cause I've cried too many times, but I've changed the tide. I'll shine like diamonds in the night, until all you see is light. I'll touch the skies, and I bring myself back to life. All I saw was a broken past, bleeding out from a heart attack. Took a while, but I'm here at last. Shattered mirror, but my reflection's back. My eyes like rivers running dry. 'Cause I've cried too many times, but I'll change the tide. I'll shine like diamonds in the night, until all you see is light. I'll touch the skies, 'cause I'll bring myself back to life.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's just fine. It's just a bit ordinary. Don't have much to say about it beyond that. I would have put it a bit later on, maybe in the track list. Coming straight after the one we just had was a bit of an odd choice, I think. Because when you do that, you're kind of asking people to just be like, well, they're a bit similar. There's not enough of a contrast there, and that's what albums are good for, you know. So I wonder how it's going to progress from here. What else we're going to get? How many tunes have we had so far? 8. So we've still got... We've got 9 to go. Right, okay. 9 more to go. Next up is Demisaur with Kaiwachi. Hey, no disrespecting Beans, please. And also, don't outright disrespect the whole album yet. For one, I haven't heard all of it yet. And you know, there are tunes that I'm not really getting a lot out of, but there is stuff here that I've liked so far, so I'm still just going to see how it goes for the second half.
Tyrannosaurus rex. The names themselves are exciting. Pterodactyls, Stegosaurus, Monoclonius. The words themselves become pictures. We're going to take these animals out of our dreams and our nightmares, out of the dark corners of our fantasies, to enjoy the uniqueness and the dramatic and suspenseful battle to survive. I'ma bring this motherfucker down.
Keeps going, keeps going. It's just the album so far. I mean, we're just over halfway through now conceptually. It just feels so starved of invention. Like how long is it taking these guys to come up with these ideas? Like, you know, what I really enjoyed about that tune, the vocal samples. I also enjoyed just the Kai Watchy feel of it. You know, as if you've been watching my videos the last couple of weeks, you'll know I put his EP as one of my Muscleville as one of my top EPs of the year. Also, Buggin' was one of my tracks of the year because I really enjoyed his sound in 2021, and this tune was put out last year, so it's just like a continuation of that with a bit of Excision something here and there. I don't even know really what it is or what it would be, but you know, for all that good, I mean, the idea again, it's just a stomping bridimy bwam 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 bwam. Moving on. Oh, company collaboration, Clockwork. And again. And again. And again. Yeah, again, I just don't really... I keep playing with this thing, actually. It's kind of keeping me going. But, yeah, I, again, just don't really have anything to say. Apart from good that company style can be heard here, like the Kaiwachi one. You know, it's clearly got his input. You can hear his style, his design. Beyond that, just don't really know what to say. Yeah, more stomping, dubsteppy kind of drops. Yeah. Another collaboration, another Dion Timmer collaboration. Encounter. Are you for real? Again? Are you like genuinely like? Are you actually kidding me? I feel like I should just skip. Should I start skipping at this point? There's nothing happening. Again. I think no, I can't skip. I can't skip on a first listen. I don't do that on principle. I don't like to do that on principle, but my god. I really don't want to create a situation here where we're just like, overly hating on someone or something, and I you know, I just don't want that to happen, basically. But I can't not say what I think. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing happening here. It's like, what is going on? Like, how is the same person that has made Codename X album, with all the variety that's bound up in that, every track being completely different, so concise and like coherent as a project overall, even Virus to an extent, X-rated as well, in different ways. How is this the same? How is this the same producer? I don't get it. Like, are you trying to pander to the headbang fandom, the headbang like populace and crowd? Like, what is your intention with this music? They all just sound the same. Like, there's no personality here. There's no character. There's no individuality. There's nothing. It's nothing. Just there's no flavour about it. There's nothing exciting to it. It's all so one note and formulaic and one dimensional. And this is supposed to be some kind of beacon and like, you know, the main figure of this scene. And this is what this is like. How is this meant to set an example for like the underground of the scene in terms of creativity and invention? Like, all this is saying is like, oh, you can, you know, you still just make this stuff and that'll be fine because, you know, it will sell headline shows and it will blah blah blah. If I'm hearing all these in a set, I don't know which one's which. The underground is setting the example. As I can't read the name, but that's a good point. That's just well put. Moving on. Salvation, Dion Timmer and Alexis Don.
Falling by the wayside, bit by bit. My temples come down, brick by brick. Restore my pride on a cheap trick. I can't run or hide from the scars I left. The cold hard truth is, this world's relentless. We're dying to live, despite our weaknesses. When all is said and done, I hope to be someone who finally rose above, who found redemption. By my final days, I hope I find my way, righted all my wrongs, and found salvation.
By the way, like, yeah, of course I'm doing fine. Like, I always want these first listen streams to be as normal and just chilled and laid back as possible. You know, I want to do these streams as if I'm actually hearing them for the first time by myself. In my room, when I'm hearing music, I'm hardly ever just like going crazy and on a first listen. I'm just like, just listening and trying to take everything in. So I'm completely fine. Of course I'm fine. But yeah, let's carry on.
Found salvation. Waiting for a new dawn to light my days. My ego's tattered, my mind is frayed. These are the times
That snare.
find ourselves waking
Sounds
the
good.
climb to heaven from hell. The cold hard truth
It was alright. Pleasant. Again, it's one of those like the which one was it earlier? End of the World. Just quite sweet, quite pleasant. Nothing remarkable again, ideas wise, but yeah, just fine. That's a little chilled moment for the album at that point. But again, just so similar to the other ones like it. Just, it's the invention is just so hard to come by on this album. Oh my god.
Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Close your eyes and exhale slowly, relaxing each and every muscle from head to toe. I want to thank you for joining us here today, and congratulations on reaching this moment here with us, living in the present. Just like touch can trigger a full range of powerful feelings, sounds and music can deliver powerful emotions. Let us bring awareness to the effect these sounds have upon us. Let us feel the peace of this moment as it slowly descends into chaos and mayhem. Let your frustrations run free. Feel the power rising inside you.
And enter the journey known as the evolution.
Those notes are a bit odd. Please guys, like no like outright hate, please, like just please try and keep that to a minimum, please. Like we can dislike something, we can give our opinion, but don't like just please don't, you know, don't be like completely outright disrespectful. I'm not going to make anything off this video. Of course I'm not. It's copyright. Have you heard of copyright before? I'm not trying to be hilarious. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be anything. Like that would be in my face if I was hearing it just by myself. By this point, it's just like, come on, what's the point? What is the point? What is that adding? Which one is this? Number 14. So we got, what, 4 more to go. That was a very welcome change. Again, quite simple, quite straightforward with the idea, but stylistically, just what it's going for, I think was cool. Nice bit of rock and metal influence in there. Couple of wubs winding up. Yeah, I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong, it is quite simple. There isn't a lot going on, but it's a welcome little diversion at that point, definitely. It was alright, yeah. That was one of my picks here so far, I would say. We now have Temporary Blue with Natalie Major.
It reflected and now I've gone blind. Only chaos inside of my mind, but I'll survive. Though it's empty inside of my eyes, and I've lost all the concepts of time. Now I'm looking for some kind of sign that I'll be fine. Searching for the other side. I know I can make it through. Cross my heart, I'll stay alive. I'm just temporary blue. Temporary blue. Temporary blue. Temporary blue. Finding myself in make-believe. Free to come, free to go as I please. temporary blue. Temporary blue. Temporary blue.
The vocal is nice, I think. the drop slash chorus, with the repetition of temporary blue, I think that's nice. The notes hit there by Miss Major are quite nice. I enjoy that. The drops are, yeah, they're alright, they're fine. Again, a nice little mellow, immersive diversion for the album to take at this point. Quite pleasant. It was fine, yeah. Some of the snare choice was a bit questionable. Didn't quite fit with what he was going for. But yeah, one of the more rounded tunes, I would say, with, you know, stuff working and just being a nice little change again, a nice little switch up from what we've got for the most part on this LP. Penultimately, this is penultimately, isn't it? Yeah, Reborn.
Do not be afraid. When one journey ends, another begins. Welcome to Subsidia.
Back to the rave stabs. Ravey stabs coming back in with a force.
Welcome to Subsidia.
Guess what? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Welcome to Subsidia.
I mean, I was just kind of doing that just to try and feel something for that second drop, to be honest. I just wanted to get into a bit of dubstep towards the end here. But I'm not... Yeah, again. But I mean, no, because like that was just more of the same. Ba 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 ba. To be fair, it did have a little bit of musicality to it. That that was alright. I actually quite I didn't mind that. I will say that gave it a bit of personality, a bit of what's that word? Attitude. It isn't attitude though. It's kind of like bravado, attitude, that kind of thing. Aggression, something like that. Like a mix of aggression and character and personality. There's a word that I can't quite remember, if anyone thinks of it. But yeah, that was okay about it. Beyond that, yeah, let's just move on. Crusher. Closing off the LP here. This is ridiculous! This is crazy! This is mad! What the fuck? Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing? Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing? Please, I'm not going crazy. Am I going mad? What the hell? What the hell? You know what's funny is out of context, that's just going to be taken as like a very good thing. Me being all like, me just saying, are we hearing the same thing? Like people could be like, oh, he fucking loves it. Oh, he's getting really into it, bro. No, that is not just the rhythm. That is not just the genre. That is not just how rhythm sounds. Is that to say that rhythm can't be inventive, or bridym, or whatever you want to call it? Is that to say that you can't, go outside of the formula and the one-dimensional approach? Surely you're not saying that. Hopefully not. Because the potential of that style of music is huge, and we all know that. Yeah, the snare's a little bit flat feeling, sounding. Okay, there we are. Gosh. I mean, you know what I'm with these. No, what? Marine iguana. I'm starting it all again. No, I'm joking. So yeah, with these videos, you know that I can't just give my definitive thoughts on the LP having heard it once. That's just kind of silly. I'm going to hear it at least a couple more times, just go through it. Might even have to be a full review thing, this album. It might have to be, because, the thoughts, I feel like I want to round them off. I want to say what I'm thinking. I want to get some stuff off my chest. That could happen. Maybe look out for that. I cannot say right now, as I said, exactly my full, complete take on the album. But after one listen, it ain't massively pretty. I can't think of inventive stuff here. Osiris, that was nice. There are a couple of nice chilled moments here. Some okay vocals. But genuinely, that's it for me at the moment. There's no branching out for the most part. The invention is just so lacking. the same sounds rehashed and reused again and again. I am quite underwhelmed, I think you could say. And, again, I am going to hear it a couple more times and I'm going to get used to it more, maybe put a proper review together. But, yeah, not massively enthused at the moment, having heard it once. So Onyx Excision is goodbye from me with a big old bois bois and a Bridim 5 life sticker on the back of my car. But thank you. Bwai bwai. Much love to you all. And I will see you legends in the next one.